Today, we're reacting to some of the best moments where men realize the expectations on a date are completely unrealistic, and they decide to walk away. Some of these reactions are unbelievable, so let's check them out.
She really ordered the whole menu.
I had to. I needed like a little bit of everything.
What?
What would you guys have done in a similar situation if your date decides to order the whole menu?
Could you believe that a young lady would not date me because I told her it's not in my budget?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
About a few months ago, I took this young lady out. We went out to dinner. She texted me. She says, hey, first date was cool, but can we go to this particular restaurant next weekend? So I sent her a text message that says, hey, unfortunately, I can't take you to this particular restaurant because if I do, this will take me over my dating budget for the month. I would be more than happy to budget this in for next month if we are still dating.
Oh gosh, when they say this particular restaurant, you know it's gonna be an expensive restaurant. They don't wanna see you. They wanna see the restaurant. They wanna see the food in their stomach. Yeah, that's enough.
I actually believe that because it's common nowadays. This guy responded in a manner that showed that he was well raised.
A good woman will not outspend your income.
I disagree.
I don't think
I think a good woman wouldn't purposefully want to do that.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so I'll clarify. A good woman would not intentionally outspend your income. A bad woman would. There's such a thing, you know.
It's true. A good partner wouldn't want to make you lose your entire savings on a date.
Like extra shrimp.
The what?
Extra lobster tails, like 2 extra lobster tails. All right, yeah, I need like 4 snow crab clusters. And then can I get like some butter sauce on the side?
Bro, what? Wait, tell me, no, that us, but how much is that though?
That's gonna be over $100.
You serious?
You can give her a Caesar salad and another water.
Don't play with me, bro. Don't play with me, because I would get up and leave like, don't play with me. I just ordered what I really wanted. You took my some Caesar salad.
Never be afraid to speak up, no matter what. If you are the one paying, you need to let them know there is a budget. Otherwise, you two can split the bill and have a good dinner.
Don't play with me.
What are we doing? What are we doing after this date? Get the salad. Get the salad.
Salad?
Thank you, my boy.
No.
One for you and one for me.
Let me know if you need anything else, bro.
Nah, we good. We don't need anything else, actually.
What do you guys think about the way he handled this? How about a woman takes out a guy? I'm telling every girl I'm broke.
Yes. Can I get the grilled shrimp, lobster, and crab dinner with a side of the stuffed mushrooms and biscuits? Yes. Extra. Okay.
Excuse me. Yes, it'll be 2 separate checks, please. Thank you.
This is a skit, obviously, but it is a good way on how to act in this, indeed.
I personally wouldn't date somebody at McDonald's because that's not in my wage. But I would date in my wage or higher. I don't work for the wage of McDonald's, so I wouldn't want somebody that
they got it making as much as you, basically.
Exactly, or more.
I find women that say that they might be making a certain amount, but they're not willing to spend their own money on another. So it really don't matter what bracket you could be in, because your money, you're not spending on him regardless. You ain't buying him nothing. Like, you ain't taking him out on no dates. You ain't paying no bill.
It is true. People need to realize that they don't owe each other anything. So if he takes her somewhere, she needs to appreciate it.
You choose to go on a date, I want you to feed me. I don't want to just go for drinks. And I feel like a lot of people will say like a coffee date or like, let's just go for drinks and like see if we vibe and then let's do dinner the next time. I see that as like, no, let's go to dinner. Let me see the way you order. Let's see your mannerism.
I beg your pardon?
Let's see the vibes. You're going to order 1 dessert or 2 desserts. Let's see how generous you are.
This is a date, not a social experiment.
And I don't know, like I feel like already when you're going on a date, you're taking a risk. So like if you're not willing to like take the risk and feed me and you're only like down to take me for drinks, I find that weird. Like I'm not into that.
Get the out of my house.
People are now seeing dates as a way to impress and spend the most amount of money possible. But they are missing the point because it is meant to form a bond. and see if they get along.
Oh, and by the way, another thing y'all need to stop doing is going on dates and ordering the most expensive thing on the menu like you don't have any home training. Like, really? One of my homeboys told me he took a girl to a ballpark, very beautiful date, got her amazing seats, asked her, babe, do you want something to eat? And what did she order? Not the hot dog, not the popcorn, but the $45 beef brisket sandwich.
This right here is a big red flag.
Like, really? You need the beef brisket sandwich. I go on a date and I'm going to the steakhouse. I always usually get the filet. But one thing I'm not going to do is get like the $500 tomahawk or, use this as an opportunity to try some $600 Wagyu. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not right. Even if you know the person can afford it, just something about it doesn't seem right. What do you think?
Is that all it is? It's just that it's a chain restaurant?
No, it's cheap. That's what I keep telling you.
Okay, well, I have a rule, right, where I'm not going to take anyone on a first...
I don't care about your rule. Any guy has never had a problem with taking me anywhere I want to go, so why do you have a problem?
You don't want to be like this. This is awful in every way.
Some parents need to teach their children the word no, because if they are too spoiled, it's going to be bad in the future.
I have a problem because you sound very entitled, very stuck up.
I'm not entitled. I just know my worth, and my worth is not Olive Garden. Like, clearly, like, do I look like Olive Garden type of girl?
Let me guess. You got standards. You got
like who? Everyone should have standards. Like, what is that about? What is Olive Garden about?
That's not standards. That's just being stuck up and like.
But you see the way that I'm dressed. You saw the way that I'm dressed, and you brought me here. Like, at this point, it's low-key disrespectful. Huh?
There is a big difference between having standards and being materialistic.
You got me these cheap grocery store flowers. Like, you're at this point, you're disrespectful. Yes, you're disrespecting me. Like, why would you bring me here? Like, do I look like I eat Olive Garden? Like, be for real.
I brought you here because it's a restaurant. It's a chain. I mean, look here. If you have a problem with Olive Garden, we could go to IHOP right over there.
IHOP?
Yeah, IHOP right over there.
Like, what?
It's a restaurant. Like,
and it's not even breakfast time. Why would I want to eat breakfast?
It doesn't even matter. Like, it's a chain restaurant.
It's a chain restaurant. Exactly.
But it's a restaurant. That's the key point.
It's like fast food.
It's not fast food.
Fast food. Yes, it is.
Women.
It's not. There is a difference. Chain restaurants have better quality food than fast food, and it takes time and more effort to get it prepared.
Look, if I took you to a McDonald's, I'd understand you being pissed off, but like, this is not McDonald's.
This might as well be.
This is like $30 a plate.
This might as well be. It's not $30 a plate. It might as well be.
Okay, I don't know what you order, but when I order $30 a plate, you can get some nice food here. Okay.
I'm not eating here. That's all I'm saying. That's why I'm not eating. I'm not getting out the car, and I'm not eating here. Like, what don't you understand?
Okay.
Your cheap flowers. I don't want them. I'll figure it out.
Okay. Yeah,
I don't need you.
Yeah.
Because you brought me here. Like, what was the point of that?
Yeah. No.
Like, what's your problem?
You have a great rest of your day.
Like, you could just leave.
I am leaving.
Bye.
Bye.
I wonder who she's going to call. Always looking for the bigger, better deal. And that's another real reason why I'm not desperate for a girlfriend at all. I'm a single loner, and I am proud.
So I want to talk about something that's been really, really annoying me lately. This is going to be Icks About Men, but single mom version. So something that's been getting under my skin is men not understanding what it means to be a single mom. So as a single mom, a single working mom, I have my plate full to the maximum, right? I don't have free time. You're broke! You're poor! The time that I do have free, I just want to relax. So one, I get it. I'm single. Yes. Do I want to date? Sure. If I meet the right person, right? But if you invite me out for a dinner, or drinks, especially during the weeknight, come on. You know I have things to do. I'm sure you have things to do the next day. I have a child to take care of. I can't just go out late at night just whenever, right? So you have to take that into consideration.
I hope this was a joke, but it looks like she's serious. We also have things to do, jobs, personal lives, and problems too.
So if you're really going to invite me out, one, make it worth my time.
I don't like where this is going.
And what do I mean by make it worth my time? Just don't invite me out to dinner and drinks. Get creative. Invite me out for an activity.
What kind of activity is there at night other than dinner or drinks?
Do something different. Do something that's going to be worth my time and effort. I am taking time out of my evening to meet with you, to go and enjoy your company, you know, to see how things work, if we're compatible. I'm making an effort, so I expect you to make an effort. So don't just assume that I'm going to be able to drop off my child somewhere, because most likely I'm not. So unless you're offering to pay for the babysitter, I'm not going on that date.
Here we go again.
Also, offer to pay for the babysitter. That's going to make me more receptive to want to go and spend my time with you.
Stop it. Get some help.
And another thing, do not just assume that you can invite me and my daughter out. No, I do not introduce my daughter to guys.
I'm sure no one had that in mind.
That's a no-no. So there's that. And also, don't just assume that you're going to invite me out for drinks and I'm going to show up. What makes you think that I'm going to put my safety in jeopardy by drinking and driving? So unless you're going to offer to pick me up and drop me off or Uber me there and back, it's a no on the drinks during the week. So moral of the story is, come on guys, if she's a single mom, she already has a lot on her plate. So don't add to her plate. Don't make her life more stressful. Don't make her plan out the date that you want to take her on. Like, that's not going to happen. So all I'm going to say is do better. And to everyone asking me out on freaking dates lately, literally, if the shoe fits, then it fits, okay?
This is why we love Passport Bros.
How old are you?
28.
Let's say I wanted to take you out. How much do you expect me to spend on a first date?
Depends where we're going.
What's your expectation, though?
I don't really have any.
So I could hit you up and say, hey, let's go to Burger King and get slushy?
No. I mean, at least like, you know, nice 5-star type of restaurant, and then depending on how it goes, depending how I like you, and that all kind of goes with me even saying yes for a first actual date.
Yeah, this is out of the question.
So that takes a toll.
Okay. So a 5-star restaurant in Miami, how much is that going to range?
Depends how many drinks you'll be ordering.
Average.
Anywhere from 300 to 800, maybe.
I'm going to pass on this.
Jump start, yeah.
So realistically, you expect a man to spend $800 on a first day?
Yeah.
Has it happened before?
Yeah.
A lot of women will say, yo, I'm not meeting the right guy. It's always men that are not my type keep approaching me. You know why? Because your value was written on your forehead. It's right here. Your value says 0, ma. It says ran through. It says you can't cook. It says whatever it is that he's looking for, but you don't have it. A girl who says, listen, yo, take me out to dinner. He says, cool, get dressed. And then she's on the phone with a friend later, talking about, girl, I can't believe he took me to TGI Fridays.
Always lower your standards, or you'll never find happiness.
When's the last time you ate at Capitol Grill? When's the last time you ate at Del Frisco's? How dare you get mad at this man for taking you to a restaurant that you eat on every Friday for Taco Tuesdays or whatever? You understand what I'm saying? How are you mad at this man talking about he don't know who he dealing with? He don't know my value. No, baby girl, you misinterpret your own value. He knew exactly your value. That's why he took you to TGI Fridays. Because trust and believe, another girl, he's taking her to that expensive restaurant because he has already assessed her value from the moment he had a conversation with you. This is why it is important from the original conversation to set your standard. And women don't take those first 5 minutes to assess and say it matters. Oh, I met him. Oh, when I finally go on a date with him, I'm really going to show him who I am.
Sometimes they get mad because men don't take them to places that they have never been to in the first place.
You wouldn't want to be taken to a 5-star restaurant
on the first
date.
Any woman that has an expectation of what she wants from a man, I believe that they are worthy of it. They deserve someone who is not going to take them to the Cheesecake Factory on the first date. In my world that I've created, I would rather go on an inexpensive date, places that I actually enjoy eating at. I've been on a date to Portillo's. My thing is, this man is actively dating, and that could be expensive, and I might not want to talk to you after this first date. For me, an inexpensive date for the first date makes more sense just for courtesy of the man.
It makes all sense because a man won't spend a lot of money on a stranger on the first date.
Now it takes away the obligation that I owe you something because you spent $200-300 on the first date with me. It takes away the guilt of me feeling like, damn, I don't want to talk to this man no more. He just took me to this beautiful place. And then it also takes away that atmosphere of beauty to where you think you like this man, but you know nothing about his personality. You just being awed by the atmosphere.
Have to pay. Sorry, they have to pay at least the first 3 dates. If you can't afford to take me to a nice restaurant, I don't want to go to a nice restaurant. For me, it's not about the nice fancy place. It's about the confidence you have and the excitement and the passion about it. For a man with a plan.
Yeah.
The plan can be anything. As long as you are confident and you can take me there, you're like excited about it, that's all I care about. And that's what women should be looking for.
This sort of list of demands is absolutely a turnoff to all men because they all know that when this is her attitude, she is not reciprocating.
And trust me, if a man notices this, there will not be a second date. That's for sure. Well, guys, that was all for today. We'll be back soon.